Have you ever wondered what happens when a military aircraft crashes? Today, we delve into the tragic crash of a U.S. military aircraft off Yakushima Island, Japan. The aircraft in question was a CV-22 Osprey, a tilt-rotor aircraft that combines the vertical takeoff, hover, and vertical landing qualities of a helicopter with the long-range fuel efficiency and speed characteristics of a turboprop aircraft. On that fateful day, the Osprey was attempting a routine landing at Yakushima Airport. However, disaster struck when its left engine ignited into an uncontrolled blaze. The Osprey, originally thought to be en route from Iwakuni Base in the Yamaguchi region to Kadena Base in Okinawa, was suddenly in a fight for survival. The crew on board quickly realized the severity of the situation and sent out a distress call. Their hopes of reaching their destination were quickly replaced with the urgent need for survival. Just 7 minutes after the distress call, the plane crashed, prompting an immediate response from the Coast Guard. When disaster strikes, every second counts, and this situation was no different. The Japanese Coast Guard, upon receiving the distress call, sprang into immediate action. With the urgency of the situation clearly understood, they dispatched an impressive array of resources to the crash site. 6 boats, each manned by a dedicated crew, were rapidly launched, cutting through the waves at full speed. Simultaneously, 2 helicopters were scrambled, their rotors slicing through the air as they raced toward the crash site. Each helicopter was equipped with advanced search and rescue gear, ready to brave the unforgiving conditions of a crash scene in open water. The vastness of the ocean was a challenge, but the Coast Guard was undeterred. Their mission was clear: find the aircraft, and more importantly, find the 8 personnel on board. Their swift and efficient response was a testament to their preparedness and unwavering commitment to their duty. Each member of the rescue team understood the gravity of the situation. Their focus solely on the task at hand. The clock was ticking, the stakes were high, and the world was watching. 2 helicopters arrived at 16 o'clock, marking the beginning of a long and grueling search. In the vast ocean, finding remnants of a crashed aircraft is like finding a needle in a haystack. Imagine trying to locate pieces of an aircraft scattered across miles of open water, where currents and tides can quickly move debris. It's a monumental challenge requiring vast resources, sophisticated technology, and skilled personnel. The search process begins with a distress call, pinpointing the last known location of the aircraft. From there, search teams fan out, scanning the surface for visible signs of wreckage. In our case, they were looking for the CV-22 Osprey, a plane that had left Iwakuni Base and was heading towards Kadena Base before it crashed. Under the watchful eyes of the search teams, a part of the plane and a life raft were spotted. These findings are critical. Not only do they indicate the possible location of the crash, but they also bring a glimmer of hope. The presence of a life raft could mean that there were survivors who managed to escape the burning aircraft. As the sun set, the search continued, with the hope of finding survivors still alive. Each passing minute, each passing hour is crucial. The vast ocean might be a formidable foe, but the determination of the search teams remains unwavering. The aftermath of an aircraft crash is a critical time for investigators to piece together what went wrong. In the case of the CV-22 Osprey crash off Yakushima Island, the recovery of the aircraft's remnants was swift and efficient, thanks to the diligence of the Japanese Coast Guard. The initial findings pointed to a fire in the aircraft's left engine, a malfunction that could have triggered the crash. This incident was not the first of its kind. Earlier in the year, the F-35C fighter jet crash-landed on the USS Carl Vinson in the South China Sea, and the MQ-9 Reaper drone faced several adversities. The Osprey crash is a stark reminder of the inherent risks in military aviation and the potential geopolitical implications of such incidents. The exact cause of the crash, whether it was purely mechanical or involved external factors, is still under investigation. This incident has certainly cast a spotlight on the need for continual improvements in aircraft safety and reliability. Despite the tragic circumstances, military operations continue unabated, with a renewed emphasis on ensuring the safety of personnel. As the investigation continues, we pay tribute to the personnel involved in this tragic incident and remind ourselves of the risks that military personnel take every day.